Hello friends, in 2009, in addition to the usual commemorative coins, an all-European series was also released, dedicated to the 10th anniversary of the Economic and Monetary Union. We will analyze this series in a separate issue. In this video, we will look at the usual €2 commemorative coins of 2009, and let's start in chronology of the release. In Luxembourg, a coin was issued dedicated to the 90th anniversary of the accession to the throne of Duchess Charlotte. Duchess Charlotte is the grandmother of Duke Henri of Nassau, and since according to the laws of Luxembourg, the reigning monarch must be depicted on coins, the profile of Henri of Nassau is in front of the profile of Duchess Charlotte. Both profiles look to the left. Near them is the inscription Luxembourg and the year of minting. Mint mark in Utrecht, Netherlands, and mint director's mark. On the outer ring, 12 stars of the European Union. The circulation of the coin is 1,400,000 pieces. On eBay, such coins have recently been sold at prices ranging from $3.90 to $7.50. Now the cheapest lot costs $5.60. In Germany, the fourth coin dedicated to the federal lands was issued, the Bundesländer series. This is a coin of the federal state of Saarland. The coin depicts the facade of the Ludwig Church, Ludwigkirche, which is located in the city of Saarbrücken, the capital of the federal state of Saarland. Below, under the church, the inscription Saarland. Under the inscription they placed the mint mark. Do not forget that there are 5 mints in Germany. To the right of the church there are also the engraver's initials. The circulation of the coin is large and standard for Germany, 30 million pieces. On eBay, such a coin was recently sold for $7.25. Now the cheapest lot costs $5. A coin dedicated to the European Year of Creativity and Innovation has been issued in San Marino. The coin depicts a book, a compass, 2 test tubes. These are all objects symbolizing science. To the left of them there are also 3 feathers. This is the symbol of the Republic of San Marino. At the top there is an inscription in Italian, Creativity of Innovations. At the bottom there is an inscription San Marino. Below it are the initials of the engraver. The circulation of the coin is 130,000 copies. On eBay, such coins have recently been sold at prices ranging from $25 to $38. Now the cheapest lot costs $48. Portugal is a country with a long colonial history, so the Portuguese language is widely spoken in the world. In 2006, the first Portuguese language games, also known as the Lusofonia Games, took place. This is a multi-sport competition in which athletes from Portuguese-speaking countries participate. By the way, the Portuguese were not the first to decide to hold mini-Olympiads among the former colonies. The first were the British with the Commonwealth Games, the very first competitions of which were held back in 1930. Also, since 1989, there have been Francophone Games. These are competitions among former French colonies. So in 2009, the second Lusofonia Games were held, and they were held in Portugal itself, in the capital, Lisbon. In honor of this, a coin was issued in Portugal. The central figure of the coin is the emblem of the second Lusofonia Games. This is an athlete with a ribbon. Above it is the coat of arms of Portugal, the year of minting above the athlete's head. In a semicircle, the mark of the mint, the inscription Second Lusofonia Games, Lisbon, and the initials of the engraver. Also a very interesting solution for the outer ring with the stars of the European Union. The outer ring on this coin is drawn in the form of circular lines, which symbolize the running tracks of the stadium. The circulation of the coin is 1,250,000 pieces. On eBay, such coins have recently been sold at prices ranging from $3.50 to $4.80. Now the cheapest lot costs $4.80. 2009 marks the 200th anniversary of the birth of Louis Braille, the man who invented the typeface for blind people, which was later called Braille. In Belgium, in honor of this date, they decided to issue a commemorative coin. The central figure of the coin is a portrait of Louis Braille himself. The portrait is located between the initials LB, made in Braille. Above is an inscription in regular Louis Braille. Under the portrait are the years 1809 and 2009, between them the letters B, Belgium. Mark of the Belgian Mint, and mark of the director of the mint. The circulation of the coin is 5 million coins. On eBay, such coins have recently been sold at prices ranging from $3.80 to $4.50. Now the cheapest lot costs $4.50. Hello, on this channel we review €2 commemorative coins and other expensive coins. The history of the coins, and the value of the coins, what they were recently sold for, and how much they are worth now. For €2 commemorative coins, in the profile header there is a link to an online table where you will find a list of all €2 commemorative coins. The table is interactive and contains links to both a video review of each coin and text reviews. This table is free and designed to make it easy to find information on each €2 commemorative coin. But, if you want to help the author, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Where starting from the $5 subscription level, you will get access to a more advanced version of the spreadsheet. Where information is immediately presented, about the circulation, recent sales on eBay and the cheapest lots now. The pricing data in this table will be updated every few months. Also, from each Patreon subscription of $10 or more, 20% of the amount will go to the volunteer funds of Ukraine. I am from Ukraine, and coins are my hobby, which helps to forget a little about the terrible war that Russia unleashed. And now any help to Ukraine will always be good. In Italy, they also decided to celebrate 200 years since the birth of Louis Braille. The coin depicts an open book and a hand reading this book using the contact method. Vertically inscribed Louis Braille and the years 1809 to 2009. Above the hand are two stylized birds, symbolizing the freedom of knowledge. Letters are A, Republic of Italy. Louis Braille is written at the bottom in Braille. R, sign of the Roman Mint, engraver's initials. The circulation of the coin is 2 million copies. On eBay, such coins were recently sold at prices ranging from $3 to $6.50. Now the cheapest lot costs $4.50. – 2009 was declared by the United Nations as the International Year of Astronomy. In honor of this event, the Vatican issued a commemorative coin, which is rather ironic considering all the persecution organized by the Inquisition on medieval astronomers. The Vatican understands astronomy in its own way. Therefore, a part of the famous fresco by Michelangelo, The Creation of the Sun and the Moon, which is located on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, was used on the coin. Here God creates the sun and the moon. Nearby are astronomical instruments. R is the mark of the Roman mint. At the very bottom is the year of minting, the initials of the engraver and the initials of the artist. Along the circumference are the inscriptions, International Year of Astronomy, and Vatican City. The circulation of the coin is 106,000 pieces. On eBay, such coins have recently been sold at prices ranging from $60 to $79. Now the cheapest lot costs $75. In Finland, they celebrated 200 years of autonomy, and a commemorative coin was issued in honor of this. The coin depicts a triangle of the pediment of the cathedral in the city of Porvoo. This cathedral was the site of the first Finnish Diet in 1809, at which Finland's autonomy was declared. Also on the coin are the years 1809 and 2009. The mint mark, and the letters FI, Finland. The circulation of the coin is 1,600,000 pieces. On eBay, such a coin was recently sold at a price of $10.30. Now the cheapest lot costs $9.80. In 2009, Slovakia changed its national currency, the Slovak crown, to the euro. And immediately in 2009, Slovakia began minting commemorative coins. The first €2 commemorative coin in Slovakia is dedicated to the 20th anniversary of the beginning of the Velvet Revolution. This is a peaceful revolution, during which the Communist Party of Czechoslovakia was overthrown, and Czechoslovakia itself then carried out a «velvet divorce», peacefully and bloodlessly divided into two countries, the Czech Republic and Slovakia. The central part of the coin is occupied by a bell, where instead of a tongue there is a key. This is a reference to the protests of 1989, when marching citizens shook and jingled bunches of keys. Below the bell is the mint mark and the engraver's initials. Around the circumference of the inscription, November 17, Freedom Democracy. Under this inscription are the years 1989 and 2009. Below is the inscription Slovakia. The circulation of the coin is 1 million pieces. On eBay, such coins have recently been sold at prices ranging from $5.30 to $8. Now the cheapest lot costs $4.50. The entire value of the 2009 €2 commemorative coin collection, at today's lowest selling prices on eBay, is $162. That's all. Stay tuned for future releases, and don't miss out on your expensive coin.